Hello, my name is Marlon Greger, and I'm president of Sonotronics, Inc. We're out of Tucson, Arizona, and we have a few products that we are highlighting here at the Oceanology Show. We manufacture equipment to track animals and equipment underwater using ultrasonic transmitters, receivers, and hydrophones. So at this show, we have a couple of things that we're highlighting. One is a new hydrophone that's a little more hydrodynamic than a lot of competitors' hydrophones, that allows us to track while in a moving boat to locate tagged objects that have receivers, have transmitters actually. This is an example of one of the transmitters, about the actual size of a transmitter that's used on many different ROVs and AUVs. The interesting thing is these actually started from devices that were used to track animals underwater, and they've been repackaged to be a little more robust packaging that can handle the stresses of equipment like ROVs and AUVs. And then speaking of ROVs, we also have a compatible receiver that's used to go ahead and to track a transmitter or an object that's marked with a transmitter. And this is done by slowly turning the ROV and being able to find where the object is, listening to the different signal strength. That information comes back in a serial data stream along with signal strength indications, and aids in recovering the equipment without ever having to send a diver down to recover it. So these are just a few of the products that we have here. We have other varieties of transmitters, other varieties of receivers, all meant to be able to both track and relocate expensive equipment underwater. Our major markets are in both in animal tracking for doing marine research on endangered species, or in high valued animals like bluefin tuna or some kinds of sturgeons. We also do a lot of work then in the equipment sector. So folks that have purchased or are manufacturers of ROVs and AUVs that want to be able to recover the equipment in case of loss. There's a lot of end user work we used to say that we will mark your second piece of equipment after you've lost your first one. So if you don't want to be that guy, you can always mark some of these to begin with, so you don't have to wait to lose it before you mark it. But primarily it's the ROV and AOV industries that we go after, that we work with.